When given the opportunity to talk about ourselves, any teenage girl could do it in a heartbeat. We like to shop, get our nails done, and hang out with friends. But when it comes to doing it as an assignment, we all draw a blank. Luckily, this girl has a script.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Oops, sorry, wrong script. I've learned a lot of lessons throughout my life, and sometimes not the way I would have chosen to. Through acting, living in California, and cheerleading, some of my most memorable lessons have been taught to me. With all lessons in mind, the one that impacted me most is how and when to smile. Best stated by Phyllis Diller. A smile is a curb that sets everything straight.
Trouble in might drag you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know we are not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
I began acting in 7th grade, and I just happened to try speech because my teacher recommended it. Well, I needed extra credit, and I thought if I tried it, she might give it to me. I looked at a few categories and had no idea what they meant. For some reason, dramatic interpretation seemed to catch my eye. It was okay, but I never really got into drama until my freshman year when I took a drama course. The drama kids around me thought it was their life. They thought it was their future. Kids my age had agents, getting them auditions for commercials, TV shows, and movies. They were in love with the theater. I wanted that. I wanted to entertain a crowd by making them laugh or making them cry. So I started doing what they did. I found my own audition in the school play. I was casted as old woman number 2. At first I was upset for not getting a big part, and I wanted to quit the cast. But I sat down and figured if I wasn't the best old woman they'd ever seen, they had to be crazy. I thought to myself about Marilyn Monroe, one of America's greatest actresses, who said, "Keep smiling, because there's so much to smile about." By putting a smile on my face and changing my attitude, it made the entire play so much more fun to do. I still pursue acting today, and I fall in love with it more and more each time my character falls in love with someone. Although I've moved a couple of times in my life, it has helped me a lot. After making friends and learning the ropes of California, I began enjoying it. It honestly wasn't that bad. I signed up for a class in surfing and joined a drama class. They even offered me a makeup class. A school that taught students about makeup? Did it get much better than that? I suppose that may be where my little makeup addiction began. Did you know that when you smile while applying your blush to your cheekbones, it highlights the features of your face better? There are little tricks that can be learned when always smiling. After school in California, our surf class worked to create a city ordinance to ban styrofoam in Costa Mesa and Newport Beach. We attended numerous eco-friendly campaigns, beach cleanups that could drive a guy crazy, city council meetings up the wahoo, and planning commissions which seemed to never end. We as teenagers were making a difference in our community. We kids were telling adults between what was right and what was wrong. At that moment in time, I felt like we were making a difference. City council members told us that our most powerful weapon was our youthful, bright, and grinning faces. We used this to our advantage. We did manage to make Newport Beach styrofoam free, and to me, that was an accomplishment in itself. We may not have gotten both cities, but we had to take pride and smile in what we had accomplished.
Baby, I'm not moving on. I'll love you long after you're gone.
Cheerleading has grown to be a big part of my life. I may have only been a cheerleader for 2 years, but the 2 years have been wonderful. Just hearing the word competition, I get excited. After hours upon hours of practice my junior year, we took 2nd place at state. Our squad had a little sense of pride in each other after that. This year, I've been working on my jumps and I've gotten pretty high. But there's more to cheerleading than just competition. There are the girls too. I've made friends with some of the most amazing of girls and some of the most silliest of girls through cheerleading. I could not have asked for a better squad my senior year. We have had our ups and we have had our downs, literally. The But through everything, we are becoming more than teammates, but team sisters. We encourage each other at practice, on the floor, and in the hallways at school. But being a cheerleader is more than jumping around on a football field and looking pretty. It's about showing pride in my team, giving it your all, and getting the job done. Anyone who thinks that cheerleading is easy doesn't know cheerleading. Try choreographing a cheer routine in just one day, throwing up stunts to hundreds of people you don't know, and doing the splits in the air, all while keeping a smile on your face. It's not the easiest thing I've ever done. The first year I cheered, my cheer coach told me, cheerleaders can say anything with a smile. When she first said this, I thought she sounded a little vain. But after a while, I put on a smile, and I thought about it, and I began to take it to heart. After putting your all into practice for weeks to get ready for a stunt, then getting out onto the field and watching the stunt fall time after time, well, you just have to get back up, tell your coach let's do it again, and keep smiling and continue cheering. In football games, I have no control over what happens in the game. I have no control over the plays, and I have no control over whether we win or lose. And moments like that will happen in my future as well. I will have no control over some situations, but I will use what I have learned from cheerleading. I must keep a smile on my face and continue to encourage my team. After all, I am a cheerleader, and that's what we do best.
I'll love you long after you're gone, gone, gone. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be.
Let me act like I'm having fun. Let me reminisce of the sunshine, or let me say a cheer to cheer me up. My life in high school may quickly be coming to a halt, but to my classmates, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. If I keep this smile on my face, the one that seems to lighten any mood, well, my entire outlook will be positively changed. Let me be remembered for that, for my smile.
Dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars.